huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. And here we have Madrid against Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm going to pick a defender, Thiago Silva. A natural athlete for me with all...
Aubameyang! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Dortmund have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
Courtois gets it upfield. Coutinho with the ball through. He's got options out wide.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And it's Alexandro. Played out to the wing. Alexandro looking to get on the end of this. Timely intervention. Just brushed off the ball there. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Alexandro passes it through. Aubameyang. Cristiano Ronaldo, back to the keeper and try something new. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nakata tries a through ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to dink one in. He's made certain that won't get through. Vidal and Zonzi. Nakata. Now the pass. Delightful ball. The referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Modric. With a delicate ball. Iniesta is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Keeper goes long. Adriano. He'll hit it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Iniesta. Modric. Chiellini plays it forward. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. Aimed long and direct. Looks to slip it through. Vidic. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Bale. Zidane dinks one in.
Dortmund merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Coutinho does well to read it and intercepts.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Floats one over. That's been levered clear. Defence has got rid of that. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. Ronaldo will go first. And he's found the net.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Ah, super penalty, pick that one out.
He was always looking good there, nice penalty.
Bale will take their second. Right in the corner.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The third man in the queue. Great penalty, keeper barely moved. It's 3 apiece. And so the captain steps up. Oh, he's fluffed it.
Oh, we're talking inches. Such are the fine margins.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. It's there, keeper rooted to the spot.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
He cannot afford to miss. And scores to keep them alive.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Oblak must save it. And that has lifted the roof. So in the end, heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
A huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. The teams then, Madrid against Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And already we're underway here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Felipe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot for a little guy. Great imagination and guile about his work in midfield, and in attack, he can punch considerably above his weight.
Yeah, still. Can he finish? Aubameyang hits it! And it's a goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Nzonzi. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gets his foot in there. Gerrard. Looks to slip it through. Chance to shoot. Shakes to shoot. A chance to play it in. Clearance and very necessary. Tries to dink it in. Batistuta. Nzonzi. Now he's wondering who wants it. Iniesta with a delicate ball. Gerrard. Aimed low and direct. Out wide to the right. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's the chance to counter. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, good interception. Tries a through ball. Bale. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Nakata. Iniesta goes looking. He's had a go! Lacking in accuracy. Be a throw-in. Thiago Silva. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Madrid don't...
Header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Madrid can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cruyff. Now the pass. Bale. Oblak will lay claim to that. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks like a good ball through. Vidal looking for a decent ball in.
Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Thiago Silva positions himself well and cuts it out. Chip through. Bale. Forward it goes. Big chance! Oblak gives chase. Towering header! In it goes! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Dortmund have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Chiellini. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, as a presence, Peter, he's the important link, so he attracts most attention.
Batistuta! That is absolutely glorious! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Unbelievable. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Enzo Babia looks to clip it forward. Now here's the through ball. Tries one! Fantastic from Aubameyang! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Dortmund, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Madrid never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
A huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. And here we have Manchester against Milan. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter.
It's Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Can he take... And the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Milan are intent on registering first. It's a very positive start.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Aimed long and direct. Ibrahimovic with the ball. Roberto Baggio! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Pirlo. Neymar goes up and over. Now the cross. Timely intervention. Daniel Carvajal. Neymar. Manchester still to register a shot on target. Mats Hummels. Pogba. Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the right. Looks to clip this one! Goal!
Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Milan break the deadlock.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Sergio Busquets doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pogba. Roberto Carlos. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage.
There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So off we go once more.
Manchester need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Pirlo. Maradona. So what now? Floats one over. Well read, he sorted that out. Out for a throw. Dinks one in. Up for the header! It's there!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Manchester grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Nainggolan. Pogba. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Pogba. Roberto Baggio. Pogba hoists it high. Roberto Baggio! Brave effort, total commitment.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Messi battles to win it back. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic spreads it wide.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Lukaku. Pirlo.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Roberto Carlos. Now here's the through ball. They need to get it in quick. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He just whacks it away. It's Nainggolan! Maradona. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. So our quest to find the winner continues. Neymar. Toni Kroos. Now the pass. Jordi Alba looking to get on the end of this. Goalkeeper's ball. Nainggolan. Good challenge, he just stood firm. A real chance to break. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Neymar looks to dink one in, played into the middle, cut out in the nick of time. Nainggolan tosses it forward, and that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Toni Kroos plays it forward. Pogba. And it's Ibrahimovic. Tries a through ball. Keeper goes long.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Roberto Baggio! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Can he finish? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that will be the final act. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester, well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. A huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. And here we have Dortmund against Milan. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever seen. No better side on a football pitch than when he's dribbling through defences and finding the corner of the net. A little genius.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Danger averted for now. He's having a look round. Zidane tries to stroke it through. Bonucci tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Direct. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Nainggolan. Roberto Baggio. Nainggolan. He's had a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Coutinho goes looking. Roberto Baggio. It's Ibrahimovic! That comes as a mighty relief. Clearly not what he wanted to do. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic spreads it wide. He's got options out wide. He's had a go!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Played out to the wing.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Sergio Busquets. Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic. Lobs it in gently. Roberto Baggio! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? It's a throw. Wonderful quick feet. Messi. Oh, glorious footwork. And the finish. There it is.
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen. And this is a very welcome tonic now.
That really was a thing of beauty. Curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Milan break the deadlock.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, out wide to the right. He's got away. Forward it goes. Cruyff goes long. Going through. Bale chooses to go back.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This isn't the time to talk about Roberto Baggio! No, he's missed it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there. Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No,
it's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Pogba passes it through. Good clearance and very necessary. He's got away. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nicely controlled. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Pogba. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Heads it!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Head towards the front men. He could be in here. And he's there to cut it out. Nainggolan. And that will be the final act. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. A huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira-Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, if we're talking about strong characters, Gigi Buffon is an easy choice. A class act for me whose presence gives confidence to everyone else in the team. He's a colossus, an Italian treasure.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's put paid to a promising move. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez, great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Tries a through ball, Mohamed Salah. So who's he picking out? Vidal boots it to safety. Nakata tries to get it forward quickly. Nzonzi. Nakata. Vidic. Vidal. Modric. Chiellini. Nzonzi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vidal, well played, he saw that coming. Bullet. Aimed long and direct. Marcelo. So who can spark this game into life? Bullet. Vidal. Nzonzi. Vidal, Nakata, Sergio Ramos, Mohamed Salah, De Bruyne, and that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Mohamed Salah clips one through. Well positioned to make that interception. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Luis Suarez. Looking for a decent ball in. Shot at goal! De Bruyne! Delightful! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He's done well to tidy up the situation. Bullet. Mohamed Salah. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Madrid are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. De Bruyne. Marcelo. Luis Suarez.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Iniesta. And it's Luis Suarez. Marcelo. To the last 5 minutes. Zanetti. Now the pass. He's left his man. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. And that will be the final act. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second half goal. That's what cost them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. A huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective, and when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Coaxed out to the wing. Crossed in. Buffon deals with it effortlessly.
Sanet.
De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. And it's Luis Suarez.
Pullet.
Where to from here? What an adventurous run from a defender. Mohamed Salah. He's had a go! Oh, what a goal! A finish of true class!
Unbelievable.
Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mohamed Salah looks to dink one in. Going for goal!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Messi. Suarez proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Shot at goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Messi. Milan are trailing here with the first half almost done. Ibrahimovic. Nainggolan tries to dink it in. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Looks like a good ball through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. That'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Already up and running for the second half.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Sanet.
And it's Luis Suarez.
Pullet.
Play for a throw. Hoists it high, timely intervention. Pogba. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem like that.
Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Messi. to shoot! Spectacular from Nainggolan!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Gullit.
Luisao. De Bruyne. Marcelo. Barnes. And he's on a charge. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lobs it in gently. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he score?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
De Bruyne.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's
90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So a brief breather and then extra time. Test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Ibrahimovic looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. He's got away. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Casemiro. Dinks one in. Now here's the through ball. Cuts it out. Nainggolan already, of course, on the score sheet. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Tries a through ball. Mohamed Salah. Lovely little display of skill, that is. Goes for goal! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
They are. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that will be the final act. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. And our live game is Dortmund against Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Not the easiest, but I'm going to keep more of an eye on Romelu Lukaku.
Going for goal! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Dortmund didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Aimed long and direct. Now it's Aubameyang. Cruyff plays it into the channel. It's a brilliant interception. Chance to break. From Lukaku. And already they're looking to run away with it. Lukaku duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Manchester have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Jordi Alba dinks one in. Great leap! Ronaldinho. Well, they can break here. Lukaku plays a clever pass. It's Neymar! Philippe Coutinho. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package.
Maradona! That is wayward.
Manchester just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Alexandro, that is very well defended. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lukaku with the ball through. He's left his man. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And now they can launch a counter. Tries a through ball. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Lukaku. Neymar passes it through. There are a few waiting for it. Lukaku.
Boateng plays it
That's
forward.
great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Lukaku.
Gets it back. Just brushed off the ball there. Philippe Coutinho. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he could end up like a lost sheep, Peter, because they're trying to shepherd him everywhere. He doesn't want to go.
Out to the flank. Tries the cross. Hoists it high. Here comes the... meets it first time!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Steered out wide. Going through. Looks to set one up. He's had a go! They've done it! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Maradona. What a throw in. Now it's Lukaku. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball.
Manchester are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Dortmund have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Coutinho plays it forward. And that's that. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Dortmund lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. A huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira-Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It has to be the brains of the operation, Toni Kroos. He's another one of the elite passers in world football, and his consistency remains high at both club and international level, and one of the first picks in the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Played out to the wing. Aimed in towards the centre. Buffon catches it safely. Gullit. De Bruyne.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Toni Kroos.
Lukaku
Plays it into the channel. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Luisao. Barnes. Marcelo. Goes wide. Sees it from behind. He's got away. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Pirlo.
Neymar. Ronaldinho. And it's Jordi Alba. Where to from here? Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Jordi Alba passes it through. Mohamed Salah. Casemiro. De Bruyne. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Lovely little display of skill, that is. Neymar plays a clever pass. Well read, he sorted that out.
Gullit.
Looks to slip it through. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Dashing forward at pace.
Barnes.
Tries a through ball. Mohamed Salah. Can he deliver? Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Ronaldinho. And it's Lukaku. Neymar. Daniel Carvajal.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Long and high towards the flank. Mohamed Salah tries to get it forward quickly. Gullit. Casemiro. Sergio Ramos. Mohamed Salah. Piqué. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. The hostilities have already resumed. Gullit. Zanet. Looking to break out here. Sergio Ramos. That's the sort of... He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Casemiro. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And De Bruyne! Neymar. Aimed long and direct. Pirlo. Extra time reaches half-time.
Yeah, still goalless, but will it be a refereeing decision, a mistake, or a moment of magic now that makes all the difference?
And we're off for the final time. 105 minutes of football, and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. Coaxed out to the wing. Kroos looking to get on the end of this. Gets up to head it! That is wonderful from Lukaku!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Manchester take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Pirlo. Neymar. With the ball through.
Manchester probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And it's Luis Suarez. Gullit. Zanet. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. And here we have Milan against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The Chilean Arturo Vidal. He has tremendous heart and desire about his game, but what I like best about him is his aggression. Every run, pass and tackle seems to mean a bit more to winners like him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Ronaldo goes up and over. He's had a go!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Sergio Busquets. Iniesta with a good steal, well played. Batistuta. He's off on a marauding run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zonzi battles to win it back. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good strong hand by the keeper. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that's been levered clear. Roberto Baggio. Pogba. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nzonzi. Batistuta. Looks like a good header! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Roberto Baggio. Pogba. Roberto Carlos. And he's made certain that won't get through. Modric. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Nakata. And it's Nzonzi. It's come loose. Ibrahimovic. Loose ball, who's going to get that? It's Pogba! And that's caused a worry or two.
Pogba certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Played out to the wing. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. And the header! Harmlessly behind. Ibrahimovic plays it long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Nzonzi. Cristiano Ronaldo going through.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application.
Nainggolan with the challenge, and he has given away a Batistuta!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the weighted pass has a swing at it! Vidal. Vidic. Vidal. Nakata. Batistuta. Just brushed off the ball there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Puts it back. Looks to clip it forward. Shoots! It's in!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
Madrid. Added time is... Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. A huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. The teams then, Manchester against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The Chilean Arturo Vidal. He has
shapes to shoot. Nakata, aimed long and direct. Vidal. Batistuta. Passes it through. Ronaldo with a delicate ball. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Neymar. Looking to break out here. Christian goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Maradona gets it away.
Pirlo.
And it's Lukaku. Played out to the right. Lukaku tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ronaldinho. Chip through. Jordi Alba tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Turns and goes back. Can he put it away? What a wonderful goal!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Neymar. Daniel Carvajal. Ball is over the line. Steered out wide. Maradona. Swung in towards the middle.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Iniesta. Nakata. Dinks one in. That intervention was very necessary. Jordi Alba. Lukaku looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and as the focal point of the attack, he can't be allowed to breathe.
Vidal goes looking. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Neymar. Jordi Alba. Looks to slip it through. Looks like a good ball through. And the finish!
Cool heads to still deliver.
Iniesta. The leveller or the knockout blow. Either way, it's got to happen right away.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Daniel Carvajal.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Hooked out to the wing. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. And that is that. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. A huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them.
Has a swing at it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
De Bruyne certainly could have and should have made more of that. Yeah, early stages I know, Peter, but there's a show of forward thrust here. They're oozing belief.
Done very well to intervene. Luisao. Pullet. Casemiro with the ball through, receives it from behind, tries a through ball, gets into some space. It's Marcelo. Now the pass. Jerome Boateng. Dortmund still to register a shot on target. Thiago Silva. Alex Sandro. Zidane. Philippe Coutinho. Luis Suarez. Barnes. Plays it out to the wing. Marcelo. It's an end! It's broken loose.
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Looking to force his way through. And he's made certain that won't get through. And the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's Aubameyang.
Zidane.
De Bruyne. Luis Suarez plays it out to the flank. Ball through needs to be good here. Looking to shoot! And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. 0-0 then, and we're back underway.
Bullet.
Played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Oh, sweet feet. Barnes! Shoots! Good, strong hand by the keeper. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Bale.
Casemiro. Played out to the wing. Gorgeous control there. Can he find a finish? Shakes the shoots. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Puts it to safety. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Zidane.
Philippe Coutinho. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And it's Luis Suarez. Just brushed off the ball there. Jerome Boateng. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez. He's had a go! Looks like a good ball through. Plays it back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Thiago Silva. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Played out to the right. Now it's Bale. Looks to slip it through. Casemiro. Looks to clip it forward. Marcelo knocks it away. De Bruyne. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And the action has already restarted. Adriano. Cruyff. Barnes. Luisao. Great stretch, face to face with the keeper. Shoots! It's anyone's ball. Casemiro. Mohamed Salah. Salah. Luis Suarez. Oh, great ball! Goes for goal! That's it for the first period of extra time.
Yeah, it's still goalless, but will it be a refereeing decision, a mistake, or a moment of magic now that makes all the difference?
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? So, for the last time, who dares to win?
Suarez did so well, Peter, to ensure he got himself in the way. It's the kind of commitment we want to see.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Zidane.
He's got away. Nicely controlled. Lobs it in gently. That intervention was very necessary. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There is the final whistle. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Dortmund certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.